As of March 10, 2020, the Department of Health and Human Services identified its first 2 positive cases of COVID-19 in Michigan. That same day, a state of emergency was put in place across the state. As of March 24, 2020, a stay-at-home order was issued in order to protect Michiganders from contracting COVID-19.
I began quarantining because of the threat of COVID-19. Once that made national news, it became a real threat. But for me personally, it became a threat when it came to Michigan.
Prior to COVID-19 hitting the United States, I went to college, so I had a schedule that was basically set for me by my classes. Now I have tried to set myself a schedule by doing my homework on certain days and making sure I get it done on time.
In terms of my learning abilities and motivation for online school, I already had one online class I was taking at the beginning of the semester, so I already kind of knew how it worked for online classes. But getting 5 extra classes thrown at me that weren't designed to be online is pretty overwhelming.
I take a speech class and I also take a film production class, which has a lot of in-person elements that I am severely missing out on. But other than that, it's been a rough but necessary transition.
I think it's important for people to get outside because vitamin D is very important. If you stay inside too long, you get cooped up, get a little cranky. It's good just to get fresh air, even if it's just outside. You don't have to be out there long either because it's still cold, but just even a couple minutes every day is better than weeks without it.
So far, during my time quarantining, I have done a lot of things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. I've been able to create several pieces of artwork. Painting is something that I've always really enjoyed doing, and I haven't been able to do it since I took it as a class. So it's been nice to leisurely paint instead of paint for class again.
I play way too many video games now. School is a good portion of my time. There's a lot of it, but not too much to overwhelm me.
I think it's important for everybody to stay inside at this time. COVID-19 is a pandemic. It's spreading quicker, and we'll be lucky if it's all done by the end of the summer.
There are lots of people out there that are at risk from this disease and that could potentially lose their lives. So it's important for people to stay at home, even if they haven't gone out or aren't showing symptoms. It's important for people to stay inside until this whole thing is over.
For more information, visit cdc.gov/coronavirus.